If you're anything like me, you've struggled for years of your life trying to find the right diet. You've tried dozens of approaches, but none seem to work. Well, after working with over 600 people, we've gotten to know a little bit about what works and what doesn't. Today, I'm going to be starting 30 days on our best performing client meal plan of all time. So as you can see here, my starting weight is 76.65 kilograms, and here is a look at my starting pictures. Seriously excited to see what the results are over the next 30 days. Here is a shot of hot sauce, and if I cannot explain the nutrition strategy I'm going to go through in this video in 60 seconds, then I'm going to have to drink it. Start the timer for 60 seconds. I find that structure and simplicity are what works for most people. Now, this plan is going to focus on two main things, which are the most important when it comes to fat loss and muscle gain for that matter: calories and protein. This is the rough quantities that I need based on where I am at just now and what I'm looking to achieve, which is fat loss on this plan. Now, for me, this plan is tailored to my needs. So what I'm going to do is eat the same thing every day for 6 days, and then I'll change the menu next week. So here's my starting plan. Breakfast is meal number 1, chicken or hex sausages with some spinach and fruit. Literally takes a few minutes to prep. Meal 2 is a Cajun chicken pasta, which I'm going to prep up in a minute. Meal number 3, protein yogurt and berries. Easy, convenient, so I can do it in between meetings and calls. Don't need to prep anything. Meal 4 is my dinner, which is essentially a healthy Nando's recipe. And then meal 5 is where I have a little bit of flexibility. So protein bar, fruit to finalise my protein content for the day. And then I have 300 calories of snacks to play with in the evening. I find this is a bit more rigid, but I give some flexibility to myself when it matters most, which for me is in the evening. Well, I was over the minute, so here goes. Whoa! That was not nice. But on with the video. This is what the entire week's worth of food looks like for me. Now, the cost, for interest, is £50. Now, looking back at our most successful clients, they all do pretty much one thing. They get prepared and they plan ahead. Now, for me, that means prepping up all my lunches and all my dinners. Then I cook breakfast fresh and I have the snacks, which take no work in between the meals. I'm going to prep all my meals up. It'll take probably about 30 to 45 minutes, and that'll be my entire week of dinners and lunches complete. No more stress. So there's two ways to portion out your meal prep. You can either put it all into one container like this, or you can start to portion it out into individual portions like this. Now, don't honestly worry about serving size. I just take a scoop from each, like this, and just continue to pour it in until the mixture is all done. Nice and easy, don't overthink it. As long as you have all the ingredients prepped out and planned, you'll get the quantity during the week. So this is my meal number 1, which is 150 grams of pineapple, 5 egg sausages and some spinach. Honestly, I will be surprised if this changes in the next 30 days. I keep my breakfast consistent for months at a time, just for ease, just for convenience, and to remove the guesswork. Meal number 2 for me is going to be this Cajun chicken pasta. Now, this is literally one of my favourite recipes that I have ever made. Probably one of the most popular client recipes we've ever had. This is cooked, so it's going to take 2-3 minutes in the microwave, literally no stress, and I'm good to go. Lunch meal hit up and ready, which took 2.5 minutes, so again, it's nice, easy and convenient. I may be a fitness coach, but I don't have all day to spend on my diet and nutrition. I am ultimately a business owner. I am in meetings most of the day, I'm in calls with clients, working on our marketing. I am doing all the things that are involved in running the business, so I need things that are easy, quick, convenient and simple during the day. The less thinking I can do, the better. I always have some form of Coke Zero or Iron Brew Extra as well, as I have a very big sweet tooth, so I enjoy one of these after lunch, definitely after dinner as well. Meal number 3 is an easy, simple grab and go snack. I have to be on meetings, on calls. I don't have time to prep, so chocolate mousse from Aldi, which is spectacular, and some raspberries. Nice, easy, quick and convenient. This is my dinner meal, which is going to be the biggest meal of the day because I like a good dinner. So I've got my Nando's chicken here, got some side salad. Again, this won't change until I get sick of it. I do normally have a fat-free balsamic on here, but all there was Thousand Island, so I'll pick up some tomorrow. There is some additional calories in this that you do need to watch for, but not going to be the end of the world for one day. Then I have some Nando's peri chips. McCain's low fat oven chips, they're like just basically potato, put in the air fryer, seasoned with peri peri, and washed down with an Irn-Bru Extra. This is the final meal on the meal plan for me, which is a protein bar and some fruit. I have shifted that to the right because I like food later on. And then I have 300 calories to play with in the evening for snacks. So I have a high protein chocolate mousse. I still like to get adequate protein and increase that even with my snack. And I have 6 of these like little chocolate Magnum ice cream things. This is the first time trying them. Those come in about 180 calories. This comes in about 150. I also have an Irn-Bru Extra, and I've got some water over here as well if I need it. You'll see I put a lot more calories towards the later half of the day than I do in the earlier half. This is because it's my preference. I go from 5 AM to 1 PM eating one meal, basically. Then I eat 2 or 3 later in the day because I prefer it. But time to finish this off and watch The Last of Us. Week 2 on the meal plan, and we're making one simple change. I fancy a switch in the dinner recipes, so we're going to swap out the Nando's chicken for a chicken quesadilla. You'll see some clips on screen here. It's going to be an easy, simple chicken quesadilla recipe. I prepped up the chicken in advance for the week, just so it's all easy and good to go, and then I just throw the wrap in a pan with some cheese, and that's it ready. I've also changed up some of the snack options, so I ordered a box of Snickers white chocolate high protein bars, and I picked up some additional snacks from Aldi, which is a UK supermarket. I've got these Pro Milks, and I also have almost like a refrigerator sort of high protein chicken snack. Good to go, few new options for the week, and it's time to get to work. We're moving into week number 3 on the plan. 2 weeks have been done. I'm feeling leaner, I'm feeling better, and I have less stress when it comes to nutrition, which is good. So there's a change in plans. We're doing some traveling this week, which wasn't expected, but we're going to have access to facilities and we're taking the car. So I have prepped up a week's worth of chicken here for some salad. The quesadillas from last week are remaining the same, so I've prepped up the chicken and I've got all the ingredients here for the quesadillas. My snacks are going to be these protein yogurts, and I've got a change in breakfast as well. So I'm just going to go with the protein shake. This is full of protein powder and some fruit for the ease and convenience. So I'm just back from a meal out during the week now. Obviously I'm supposed to be on the meal plan, but ultimately we're away this week, so we had a meal out planned. Now you may find this with client meals, or you have a family dinner that was unexpected, a birthday meal or something, that's fine. What did I do to stay on track? I made some adjustments. So I had the chicken salad during the day, I had the breakfast of the protein shake and the fruit, and then I had one of the chocolate yogurts. I gave myself a calorie buffer throughout the day. That probably allowed me to consume about 600 calories during the day, giving me 1,000 to 1,400 to play with for the evening meal. I just checked the menu ahead of time, made sure I had a couple of options that fitted calories, and we're good to go. And that's how you stay on track. For week number 4, I didn't make any changes at all. I kept everything the same because I love the consistency, and I really started to gain some momentum with the plan. So we didn't change anything in that final week. So the final results for the programme are in. You'll see them on screen now. So I managed to lose over 3.5 kilograms, which is over 7 pounds during this 30 days. I feel better, I feel leaner, and I feel more energetic than I did before. I'm really happy with how this has went over the last 30 days or so. So what am I going to do moving forward, and what do I recommend? Well, I'm going to take what I've learned again from following a meal plan and apply it moving forward. I had gotten out of routine with prepping meals consistently. I was finding I was stressed, I was busy, I was just doing things ad hoc, which isn't optimal or anywhere close to it. So this has really got me back into prep, and it's going to be a staple in my routine moving forward. I am, however, going to go back to tracking calories and having a little bit more flexibility in my day-to-day. I think that's what works best for me long term. But I find repeating my breakfast, lunch and dinner for 5 days is the easiest way to do things, so I am going to make sure to prep up 3 of those same things and just repeat for the week. If you enjoyed this video, off to the side I've done the complete opposite, where I tried the world's worst diet for the day. Go and check it out.